Hello and welcome to another Writerly Witterings. Sorry it's been quite a while since the last video, but we've had a fairly exciting time, what with elderly parents falling over and breaking their arms, not good, daughters doing exams and revising for new exams, very not good, and the trials and tribulations of trying to get through a small number of manuscripts. There's 3 books in there, and there's a lot of editing to do. But so far this year, I've had the latest Jack Blackjack come back with some editor's comments, which I worked on in January. In February, I've had the first book based on the Crusades, the first Crusade, come back from the editor, which I'm working on currently. And then as soon as that's finished, I've got to get back to the Jack Blackjack book because there's a copy editor's work to do on that. And when that's done, I've got to crack on with a new book, which is nice. It'll make a nice change for me, which is going to be book number 33 in the Templar series. I know a lot of people have been asking for that, and that's good. There's a great little firm called Endeavour Press who publishes Act of Vengeance, and they've been very successful with ebooks, and occasionally allow people can buy hard copy paperbacks from them as well if they want to through Amazon. But the nice thing about them is they've done so well with their electronic books that now they are going full circle and they're going to be publishing real books. They've asked me to be one of their first 5 authors, and they were very keen because the man who owns the company loves medieval and historical books, so he's asked me to write the next Baldwin and Simon Puttock book, which is going to be great fun. It's going to be quite interesting for me, trying to get back into that mindset. Actually, it's been several years since I've written one, so I'm looking forward to that. When I've done that, I've got to write the Crusades book 2, because that is going to be a series, hopefully. When that's done, I've got to crack on with a new idea I've got, which is historical, but nothing like as long ago. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a very interesting one. There will be more on that in a few days to come, but you'll have to keep watching here. In the meantime, I've had a huge number of comments and questions from people in the last few weeks, which range from why don't I do a review about the Otto pencil I use, which is a very good idea, so I'm going to do that fairly shortly. I've got a vast number of books which I've read, these ones, which have to be reviewed. I've got another vast number of books which I haven't quite read yet, which are also going to be put up here. So I'm going to be doing book reviews a bit more. I'm going to be talking more about writing, and I've also been asked by Francis Kay to do a video on motivation to read because he's young and feels unmotivated currently, which is a shame. I think a lot of people are feeling that because people are so used now to reading short snippets that getting immersed in a full-length book is quite alarming for them. My daughter's shaking her head, but not everyone's like my daughter. Anyway, so that's a little bit about what's been going on. I'm sorry that there hasn't been too much in the way of videos recently, but we have been very, very tied up. And unfortunately, the writing and my daughter's exams come first. So we are hoping now to get cracking with making a video every Sunday, and it will go up every Thursday with luck. If we miss one or two, that's life, sorry. One thing that could get in the way in the near future is that we're hoping to rescue a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Our own girl sadly died last year, and there is one that I've heard of from the Ridgeback Welfare Trust that is 2 years old and needs a new home because she's too bouncy. The owners, I think, weren't quite aware of what a 7-stone bundle of fun could be like in a small house when she doesn't get quite enough exercise. If that comes off, I look forward to introducing you to another Ridgeback before too long. So wish us luck on that. Apart from that, I am now going to go and get myself some beers and wines. We've got an exciting time tomorrow with my wife starting a new job, my daughter and son going back to school, and me cracking on with the next book. So I think tonight is going to be a night off, and we're looking forward to it. So that's all for now. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, do please put the questions in the comments box down the bottom. If you've got any ideas for YouTube videos that I can do please let me know, because I'm always on the lookout for a new idea. And apart from that, like it, tell your friends about it, and hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. Thanks very much. Take care.